here's a gentle movement that you can do for a sore back. What we can do is get on all fours, and you can have either your hands like this, or you can go on your fist if your wrists are sore, whatever you're more comfortable with. From there, we're just going to rock up and down for about at least 30 seconds, up to a minute. Just choose your own pace. This is fantastic just to get everything moving, from your wrists to your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your ankles. And then what we can do from there is just to move in circles in one direction and then the other direction. You can even add a bit of bending the back in this direction and in that direction. Also moving the pelvis as well. So tucking it under and then the opposite way. And then what you can do after spending some time moving in all these different directions is you can take your hands and bring them further up. From there, as you lean back, you're really stretching out those shoulders and that upper back. And then you can start to lean more forward, and you can even start to bring those hips to the ground as well. If this isn't available to you because of some lower back pain, just skip it for now. So what we'll do is just go the range that we're comfortable in for now, and then we'll do some circles in one direction, then the other direction. What you might feel is that if you start to get really uncomfortable and loaded in a certain position, what you can do is just before you get to that sore spot, is you can stop a bit before then. And then what you can do is you can move your head up and down a couple of times, and then get closer to that position and move again. And this might help just the part of your back above, just to get moving a little bit more to make that other position a bit more accessible. Another way that we can do this, especially if you're sore in the lower back and you can't get into this position, is we can start here with our elbows more in front of us, and then start looking up and down a few times at your own pace. The slower the better. And then what we're going to do is, as we're comfortable in this area here moving, we're not having any pain in our back, what we can do is bring our elbows down towards us about an inch at a time, and then repeat. So nice and slow, looking up and down. Do it 3 to 10 times, whatever feels comfy for you. And then what you can do is progressively keep bringing those elbows in towards you, which is going to have you coming up further and further back, closer and closer to that position that was sore before, but should now start feeling better. And while we're rocking, we may as well rock on the side and open up that those hips as well, and loosen off those groin muscles. So what we're going to do to start off with is just rocking back and forth here. If this is too intense for you, what you can do is bring the foot more back behind you. You can rock in that position, or you can be a bit more upright when you rock. So rock through there a couple of times for about 30 seconds, and then have your feet point towards the ceiling and rock again. That's going to feel a bit more behind in those hamstrings. And like everything, just do it on both sides, just to even yourself out. So rocking through there, and then rocking with the feet up towards the sky. So have a go at that, just as a general back and hip mobility thing.